Yeah.
Last five
I have a
minutes.
few other crazy or not super crazy canyoneering stories, but we did have search and rescue called on us once in Zion. That
No
was
way.
a little intense.
Are you gonna tell us that one? You have.
I don't have a lot to tell about it. Basically, what happened is we went down for a ward activity, or it was kind of a ward activity, not really, but it was like someone in the group planned to do a Zion trip in with a bunch of people in the ward. Um, my bishop had a house in St. George, so we all went. There's like 20 of us that went down to Zion and slept at the bishop's house, and 8 of us went canyoneering with me. And we did Fat Man's Misery. I'd never done the canyon before, but it's like a 10-mile hike. And anyways, what happened was my phone stopped working. Um, so I'd never done the canyon before, so I usually like save all the maps and stuff on my phone, and then I use it in offline mode during the canyon, just in case like we don't know where to go. We can always just like open the maps, and we can see if we're on course or not. So like a mile into the canyon, my phone dies completely, and I had a portable charger, but it wouldn't charge because there was like lint in my Galaxy phone. And so I've never used a Galaxy since or a Samsung phone since, because they don't, because of like the mini USB ports have like the smaller gaps and stuff. So we made it through the entire canyon, where there's like a river. So it's kind of like a mini Narrows where you have to like swim for a mile, or we didn't have to swim. You can wade through it, but we like would just float down the river and stuff. But the exit hike is like 4.5 miles with no shade, and we did this in the middle of the summer. And yeah, oh, I'm missing some important things in this. Um, so during the canyon, there's like a bunch of potholes we go through, and there's like tadpoles and frogs in like all of the potholes, like tons of them. And so we have to like go through like frog frog waters, and then we get to one pool, and there's a dead squirrel just floating on top of the water. And then we get to another one, and there's a dead snake in it. And we're like, what the freak is happening? Is this water gonna like harm us? Because we're just like going straight through it. And then there was like some other dead animal in one of them too. It was just like kind of crazy. But we start doing the exit hike, and we see this like landmark. There's this like really white, it's called the checkerboard area, and it's like right by the east entrance of Zion from the east side. And there's these like white mountains essentially, and there's one that's like really tall, and that's the one that we like entered the canyon by. But the exit hike is just like up and down these hills over and over again. And so we're like going through this in the middle of the sun, and we had been in the sun all day already. And we end up on the wrong side of a ravine, and we can't find a way to get across it. We're like, shoot, we don't have a way to get out of here. And then what makes things worse is 2 of my friends that are with us are like extremely dehydrated, and they're out of water. So like we all share our water with them, and we all run out of water. So nobody has water, and we have 2 people that are in like starting to get into like severe dehydration, and we're at least 2 miles away from exiting the canyon. So it's now like probably 8:30, and it's like starting to get dark. Um, and yeah, we just have these 2 people that are just moving so slow. We eventually like find a way to like get to the other side of the ravine and like climb out of it. And so we end up getting like we finally like get to the exit trailhead, and so we have like a mile and a half left, and we all make it out of the canyon at to the car at 10:30, and we like finally have like service, and people are like like they're able to get a hold of people. But my phone was dead and I couldn't charge it. So my bishop probably tried calling me like 20 times, but he couldn't reach me. And everyone else has like texts and phone calls. And so we were supposed to like head home at like 6 o'clock. The plan was for us to like all meet together by 6 o'clock and then just head back to Provo. And so there's like 3 people that were supposed to go in my car with me back home. So like there's people that don't have a way to get back home anymore because we're missing and they can't find us, you can't reach us, and whatnot. So pretty crazy. Anyways, we start driving home, and apparently one of my friends that was dehydrated was in one of the other cars. He was like shaking like crazy and just like starting to reach like really severe state. So like we got to go to the ER. And so like they're like trying to like speed down the freeway to get to a hospital. And then they decide to like just go to stop at a gas station, and they like bought Gatorade, and it like somehow just magically like made him better again. So that was one crazy story.